Hi there, all my crafty friends. I'm Donna from Mason Creations, etc. Have you seen all the pretty rope baskets that are so popular right now? This is a really fun and easy project, and they turn out beautiful. My crafty friend, Brenda M., asked me if I would make one. Here you go, Brenda. I hope you're watching and enjoying this video. Send me a comment and let me know how you like it. So if you're ready, let's make a mess. I purchased this pre-made rope basket on Amazon. There are videos out there showing you how to actually make the basket, but I elected to get a pre-made one in the interest of time. This gorgeous rice paper has 3 images on it, but I'm only going to use the large one. I'm separating it from the sheet and removing all the white edges using a water brush. A water brush has a cartridge that you fill with water and then brush it on the napkin or rice paper. The water dispenses easily, so this is really convenient. You can find this in my description box below in my favorite tools section, just in case you want to check it out. It's always best to tear your rice paper. A torn edge is much easier to blend than a sharp cut edge. The water brush makes this an easy task. This and all the products you're going to see me use today came from DecoupageNapkins.com, my wonderful sponsors. If you don't wish to see the captions, you have the ability to turn them off. Tap your screen, go into the settings icon in the top right corner, click on captions, then turn off captions. I measured to find the center of the basket and did a test fit. The bottom of the basket is slightly rounded, so I'm going to trim the rice paper to mimic the line of the basket. This will make the finished project look really nice. I'm using Pentart paint in the color gold to add some gold edging on the rice paper. Pentart makes the best metallic paints I've ever used. They're vibrant and rarely need additional coats. I'm using a sponge and going around the entire image. I think the gold edge will give this project a real high-end look. DecoupageNapkins.com has such a great selection of napkins that you can purchase one at a time. They carry many other craft supplies such as rice paper, paint, clay, molds, and a great selection of Polyvine products. Over 8,000 products and growing. They are wonderful to work with and will send your order out fast. They offer several automatic discounts when checking out. Subscribe to their newsletter by entering your email address and you'll receive 10% off your next order. They are truly your one-stop shop for craft supplies. Make sure you check them out. I'll be leaving links for all the products I use in my description box below. I'm going to be using Polyvine's Decorator's Varnish as my decoupage adhesive today. It dries slightly flexible, so it's a good choice for this project. I'm using a dead flat finish because I really don't want any shine. I sprayed my rice paper with a little bit of water to make it more pliable. The water also helps eliminate bubbles and wrinkles. I added a heavy layer of the varnish because a certain amount of it absorbs into the rope. I'm also doing a little bit at a time so it doesn't dry before I get the rice paper on there. Where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments. It's fun to see what cities and countries you are all watching from. I'm filming from Las Vegas, Nevada in the United States. I'm pushing the paper into the grooves as I go, working my way upward, adding varnish and pushing the paper into the grooves. I'm also adding a heavy layer of the varnish on top of the paper and paying special attention to the edges to make sure they're secure. This will need to dry overnight because of the water and the fabric of the basket. The basket absorbs the water from the paper as well as the varnish, so it takes a while for it to dry. I test all the products that I recommend in my videos. I won't recommend anything that I haven't used myself and prefer. If I'm recommending it, you can bet it's a great product. Each product will be listed in my description box below and will have a blue link to make it easy for you to find. Any of the links I provide are safe for you to click on. I'm using more of the gold paint to add little dots in the centers of all the flowers, just to add a little bit of shimmer. You guys know me, nothing plain in this studio. If you're enjoying this video, please let me know by hitting that like button. And why not share this with a friend? Thanks for doing that. I let the paint dry and then added another heavy coat of varnish to seal everything. And again, I thought it looked a little too plain, so I'm going to add a really pretty bow. I'm using a mini bow dabber tool to make the bow. This mini bow dabber tool works really good. It makes bow making so easy. I'll link it below in my description box in case you'd like to check it out. I have some great videos planned for the near future. I'm working on a mixed media dragonfly project, a mixed media peacock project, and some gorgeous decoupaged mason jars. You'll want to subscribe so you don't miss any of them. And of course, my beautiful bow needs a jazzy center. I'm gluing a pearl and rhinestone embellishment. Don't forget, all of the wonderful products I'm using today can be found at my favorite place for craft supplies, decoupagenapkins.com, and I'll leave you links in my description box below. Now it's time to attach the beautiful bow to the basket. I put together a playlist of some other tutorials you may enjoy. Click the picture on the right to be taken directly to that playlist. I'm so happy you were here with me today, and thanks so much for watching. I can't wait to see you all next week. I'm working on a new project with you in mind. You can subscribe by clicking my picture in the top right corner.